Hey everyone, welcome back to another StarCraft 2 weekend. We are going to be continuing our StarCraft 2 commentaries. Today we're going to be having EGStephano on the bottom left of the map, Daybreak, and on the top right we do have the blue Protoss player, of course, as LiquidHerO. Stephano is our usual Zerg player going at it. So far this was, of course, the qualifier for the Battle.net 2012 championships. This was a pretty nice game. If you guys enjoyed and watched my finals, you will know who actually won the actual game itself. Otherwise, nothing really much is going to be happening here in the beginning of the game, so we could speed it up a bit. Now then, we do have that first pylon coming down by LiquidHerO, and he's going to be going for that Nexus, and let's just put on the time. Actually, I don't have the time. Let's just pause it all for a second. Let's go to the actual time, and back we are. So anyways, we do have the Nexus, and the actual hatchery for Stephano is pretty much equal though in terms of production. That hatchery did finish, and is he morphing in? He is getting it morphed in. He is training in, I do believe, another queen itself, and he did place that third hatchery as well, so he did go for that 3-hatch expansion in relation to Hero. So far, of course, the overlords are being spread out to all these key points on the map. Very nice points on a Daybreak, really giving an advantage to actual Stephano. He is trying a little bit of harass here, but don't really think that that's going to be working out very well for him there. No, but he is, of course, trying as much as possible. This Zergling is most probably going to die. We do have a few more Zerglings chasing back the actual probe itself, and finally that one Stalker streaming across the map, probably to that third base to see if it is there. We did have, of course, a little bit of harass coming down. Sorry I missed that, but he did manage to take it down a few units. So units lost, we do have 1 to actual 8, and he is going to be moving forward, though. Will Stephano actually be able to counter this? He does have a couple of Zerglings in play, so really nice that he did manage to get to that third hatchery offline. And we do have a lot of Zerglings coming in. It should easily mop up this. We do have surrounds, of course, for those Zealots, and that's pretty much it. This Stalker is going to retreat, and that is the end of the harass for Stephano. Now, where the hell was the damn thing? Never mind, I couldn't find it. I did want to take a look at exactly what I was looking for. There we go. Units killed, we do have 18 to 3. So far LiquidHerO did manage to take out 18 drones for Stephano. So really, Stephano is a little bit behind in terms of workers and probes. Let's just take a look at the resources. Resources is 287 to 725, so really Stephano lost a lot of resources. That's mainly due to the workers that he did lose. He did re-drone that third hatchery, but so far that's about it. A metabolic boost coming online, and is that the Roachworm? Yeah, we do have the Roachworm, including a Bailing Nest, so he is going to be a Roach Zergling push as well. Wait a moment, I might have missaid myself. There is no Bailing Nest. No, there isn't. We do just have the spawning pool, so he is going to be going for the Roachworm Zergling push. Metabolic boost, of course, for the Zerglings, while Hero is having that Stargate open. So he is going to be having a couple of Phoenixes in play, already 3 in play. This is very effective in terms of taking out these units. So he's going to be going in with a little bit of Phoenix harass. It's going to be very good. Probably going for that production line again. So really interested to see how far this is going to go. Weapons level 1 is nearly complete. 11 roaches for Stephano, so we should presume that there's going to be a little bit of aggression coming into play here, though. He did, of course, manage to mop this up, even though the force fields did come down. Nothing really much he can do. A couple of more units are being warped in, but they will get a few more pot shots off, take out the actual probe itself, and retreat as of now, as he does know that he really doesn't have a chance against 3 Zealots. So this should get mopped up really easily. I don't know why Stephano made that call there, but he is going to be moving in, of course, with those roaches. And 3 more Spore Callers in play are being placed down. That's due to the Phoenixes to counter that as well. So we do have a couple of Phoenixes here. I do believe he did scout that out, so he knows that a push is coming, and he is going to be warping in a lot of units and a lot of sentries. So will he get those force fields down, or a little bit too late? So the question is, I don't believe he'll be able to push this out, even though the force fields did prevent that push from coming forward, but he doesn't really have the actual manpower to be able to take out this many roaches, and that's pretty much it. Stephano's going to be streaming through the actual map. We do have the Void Ray doing a little bit of extra damage, but not enough Void Rays to really do anything. We don't even have enough energy. A little bit too late with that force field, so that's going to really cost him a little bit of damage there. We do have again 2 more Immortal coming into play. A little bit too late again, but the Void Ray is really starting to pick up energy. He should be fully charged now, so hopefully that Void Ray will help LiquidHerO from completely losing out, even though he did of course lose the Cybernetic score, and Stargate isn't producing anything so far yet. That one Zealot is only in play, and that's pretty much it for the sentries. So finally Phoenix is moving into play, backing it up a little bit too late. A lot of loss here by LiquidHerO. Let's take a look at the actual resources. He did catch up Stephano really nicely here, though unfortunately the Cybernetic score for LiquidHerO did drop. Do we have another Immortal in play? Yes, we do. So finally that Immortal is out, and we do have another Void Ray as well, and that Harass coming in of course to counteract the actual damage done by him. He's completely ignoring the Queen. His main interest is to get as many of these drones as possible, to really do as much economical damage as possible. So even that one Queen really can't do much. He did lose again like 4 or 5 probes there just by that Harass. He is moving in forward as he does spot that out. But the question is, will he be using these Phoenixes again to hopefully counteract this push? No, he is going to be moving in. No, he is going to be retreating those Phoenixes. He does have that Void Ray in play as well, trying to take out Spore Caller, backed up by another Void Ray, so this might actually break and help through. We do have a couple of units here as well, being flanked out. LiquidHerO of course supply blocked, and there's nothing much he can do. I do believe Stephano has an upper hand here. A couple of force fields placed down, a little bit too late though, and will he be able to place the force field here, which he really does need though. But it seems that a lot of sentries are going to be sacrificed. No force fields, no energy, I do believe, by the actual sentries, so that's what happens. Pro is being pulled off the line. Not looking very good for LiquidHerO. He did have to pull off the actual Phoenixes to deal with these units, but still there's nothing really much he can do in terms of Stephano's push. A lot of economical damage. We do have the Void Rays have been dropped, so even the Void Rays didn't prove to be very effective, and that's pretty much it for this game itself. It's just a matter of time before we have Stephano calling it, actually LiquidHerO calling it a GG. One of the Void Rays did retreat, of course. The Stargate has been powered down. All he has is just Phoenixes, and I don't know why LiquidHerO is still holding on. There's nothing really much he can do. We just have a continuous line of streaming in Zerglings, and Zerglings do have a decent 1-1 upgrade, so he is actually reliant that this will actually hold out the actual push by Stephano, but I don't believe that so to be it. But let's see, we might be surprised. So far he is holding in for dear life, and finally he is pushing out, so a few force fields hopefully should be placed down. If not, I don't believe so. He does want those Zealots to move, and a couple of drones as well are being taken off the line, and this should be mopped up by LiquidHerO, so that's not a problem at all. But the question is, the economical damage just really makes it pointless for LiquidHerO to still continue the game. I don't know why he is still persisting and continuing the game itself though, but it's really nice to see that he is holding on for the last breath. We do finally have that Colossus in play, a little bit too late though. Let's take a look at the production tab, and Stephano coming in with 48 Zerglings and a couple of Infestors. I do believe that this push is the final push by Stephano. He should pretty much be able to finish this off very, very quickly. That Colossus of course being moved down to hopefully call it a good game, and of course he did spot that out. I do believe he had that observer somewhere down here, so he did spot out this push coming in from Stephano. And this is it for the first game between the two players. Always happy gaming, and see you again in game 2.